Yo, 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 what's up? So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made my first 10K with digital marketing. Okay. I'm going to show you how I made my first 10K with digital marketing and how you can too. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm not special. We're all special. Like we're all magnificent children of the universe. We're all we're all children of God, whatever you want to say. But other than that, you know, we're not that special. We're just humans. Everybody goes to the bathroom, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Cynthia? What's going on? So, I'm going to show you how I made my first 10K with digital marketing today. It's going to be a short live though cuz I got to do some stuff. But anyways. So, if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk. Now I just help, everyday men and women make money from their phone without having to work a job because who really wants to work a job? Who really wants to work a job? Not, most people don't, but they just settle for it. Okay. Most people just settle, right? So there's basically two ways to make money. You can be an employee, which means which means you have a job, which means you're working for other people, you're building other people's businesses and you're making other people rich. Okay, that's what employees do. And you're basically most employees, they're overworked, they're underpaid, and they're selling their time for money. It's not exactly living the dream. You could say it's living the nightmare if you have a job. Like I've had jobs and I felt like I was living the nightmare during some of my jobs. I just felt like this sucks, right? I mean, straight up. Okay, so you can either be an employee and have a job, or you can be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a business owner. It means you're building a business. Okay, so who makes more money, the employee or the business owner? The business owner. Okay, just think about your job. Like who's at the top, right? Jobs are structured like a pyramid. Okay, so the person at the top, the CEO, the business owner, they make the majority of the money, and then everybody else makes less and less and less. Okay. So where are you on the pyramid? Like if you have a job, guys, you're somewhere in the pyramid. Okay. If you're not the CEO, you're somewhere down here. Right. So it makes sense to become a business owner, guys. And it's never been easier to be a business owner. It's never been easier. Right. You can start your own business today, guys. You can start a digital business. And see, what I do is I just resell digital products in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is $1 billion a day industry. Okay. So I resell products that are already proven to sell. When we launched these products back in 2024, we did $29 million in sales in 10 months. Okay. So you want to promote something that's in high demand, something that's already proven to sell. You don't want to like start it. If you try to create your own product, you don't know if it's going to sell because you don't know if people even want it. Or if you're trying to sell products that are not selling, that's not very smart. You got to sell something that's already proven to sell, high demand, just like Amazon. I mean, just like Apple phones. So many businesses sell Apple phones because Apple phones are in high demand. Okay, so you got to sell something that people actually are buying if you want to make a lot of money online. All right. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how this business works. With this business, you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Right. Of course, results aren't typical. Everything's based on your effort. Everything in life is based on your effort. So don't be typical, right? Like this is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm not guaranteeing results. Okay. This is like a legitimate business and so you have to actually do stuff. You actually got to put in a little bit of effort. My God, I know it's crazy, right? You actually got to do stuff. Okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Check out this business. Like I've had $600 days with this business. I've had $1,800 days. I've had $1,400 days. I've woken up to like $1,400 sales, okay, in my bank account. How's that possible? Because I have an offer, something to sell. I have a system, an automated business that's out there working for me 24/7, and I have a strategy to promote my business. That's it, guys. This is how every business on the planet works. You have an offer, you have a system, and you have a strategy. Okay. Now, like the details might be a little bit different, but it's the same thing for every business on the planet, guys. Okay. Anyone who's selling something online, you have to go to their website to buy it. So if it's an offline business, you have to go to their store to buy it, right? But it's the same thing. So every business has some kind of offer. That's the thing that they're selling. Okay. It can be a physical product or it can be a digital product. I prefer digital products because it's easier. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have all these monthly expenses and stuff. You don't have to deal with customer service. Okay. Digital products are the way to go, in my personal opinion. Okay. That's just my personal opinion. And I prefer to earn 100% profit, right? See, there's a lot of different opportunities out there, a lot of different side hustles like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, but they don't earn 100% profit. See, we earn 100% profit here, guys, reselling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. So anytime I get a sale for $1,400, I get to keep the full $1,400. I can transfer it to my bank account immediately. Okay. Somebody goes to my website, they purchase the product, I can transfer it to my bank account immediately, the same day, instant transfers. See, if you're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, you have to wait like 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get paid, just like a job, right? They pay you every 2 weeks or every month, whatever. Okay. With this, you have your own website. So as soon as someone buys something, you get paid instantly. Okay. Like if let's like imagine you set up your business today, you could possibly make $1,400 today or whatever tomorrow, whatever. Like like it can happen. I've seen people make sales on their first day. I've seen people make sales. Now imagine if you made an extra $900 or an extra $1,400 a month, right? How would that change your life? Pay off your debts. Like 70 to 80% of people are living in debt. Like, do you have debt right now? Do you have debt? Well, imagine if you're making an extra, whatever, anywhere, like you can make as much as you want, really. My friend Christina, she made 10K, guys, in 3 weeks with this business. 10K. Okay. Just by promoting an offer, having a system so you can make money in your sleep, and then having a strategy to get eyes on, you got to get eyeballs on your offer, right? You got to get eyeballs on your business. So what do we have? We have a 2-hour workday, guys. So basically all you got to do every day is just post 3 pieces of content to social media. 3 pieces of content a day, guys. Not hard, very simple. And then you can also go live, just like I'm going live. Okay. Because the more you show, the more you sell. Why are so many, like if you're on TikTok, you'll see so many people are going live and they're promoting all kinds of what are they promoting? Offers. Okay. They're promoting offers. It could be a physical product, it can be a digital product, it can be their offer, it can be somebody else's offer. But if you go just scroll on TikTok long enough and you'll see thousands of people are promoting offers. Okay. You're just not aware of it, maybe. So like if someone goes to my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, they go here, it's called a capture page. Okay. So if they go to this capture page, they get a free PDF. They get a free guide that shows them how to make their first 10K with digital marketing. It's the same guide that I followed to make my first 10K with digital marketing. How did I make my first 10K with digital marketing? I had an offer, I had a system, and I had a strategy for promoting my offer. And I just posted content and I went live. That's how I made my first 10K, guys, with this business that I do. Just by doing this, guys, just by posting content and going live. Those are the income earning activities. Okay. Scrolling on social media is not an income earning activity. You're not going to get paid to scroll on social media. You only get paid for creating content. So you should start creating content. Even kids are doing digital marketing, guys. Even kids. We have teenagers in our program. And I've seen different ads online of like kids promoting things. Even kids are doing digital marketing. Okay. Because they're smart. I wish I would have done digital marketing when I was younger. I'd probably be super rich right now instead of doing all these dead end jobs that paid me nothing. All those dead end jobs got me nowhere. Nothing to show for it. Just stress, right? That's why I don't want to work another job again, because all I got from jobs was stress. I don't want any more stress in my life. That's why I started my business, just to get rid of the stress. Of course, I want all the fancy stuff. I'll drive a Porsche. I'll take a Ferrari. I'll take a dream house. I'll take the dream life, of course. But like the main thing is just getting rid of the financial stress. Okay, getting rid of that financial stress. The jobs weren't solving that problem. Is your job does it get rid of your financial stress? Like 70% of people live in 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So this whole job thing doesn't work very well. 70% of people live in paycheck to paycheck. Like 70% of people are in debt. 80% of people don't like their jobs. Okay. So people are getting fired every year, millions of people. So if you look at it objectively, the whole job thing doesn't work very well. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's better than nothing, but it's not the best. Just go here, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. There's a link in my bio. Okay. There's a free PDF. If you go here, there's a free PDF guide. It shows you how to make your first 10K with digital marketing. Just like I made my first 10K just by posting content and going live, guys, by promoting a business that I didn't even create myself. Okay. What's up, Marianne? I just sell digital products in the e-learning industry. I didn't create these products. I just resell them and I get to keep 100% profit, which has allowed me to have $600 days, $900 days, $1,400 days, and even $1,800 days. Okay. My friend Christina, she's also inside of this business. She's also inside of our program. She made 10K in 3 weeks, guys. Stay-at-home mom, doing the same thing, posting content and going live. That's all she does. She just posts content and she goes live. She made 10K in 3 weeks, guys, because she's all we're doing when we post content and we go live, all we're doing is driving traffic to our capture page. Okay. A capture page is a place, it captures emails, right? So anytime somebody goes to our link, they go to our capture page. So we're building our email list. And then they go and they watch videos and they get emails from us and they go to our website and they buy stuff. And most of the sales that I've got, like, it's either I'm sleeping or I'm doing something random. Like, I'm just living my life and I'm getting sales. Okay. Because people buy at any time, guys. You don't have to talk to people. That's what I love about this. Like, you don't have to talk to people. You don't have to get on the phone with people. You don't have to try to hard close people, right? Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to, like, the only time I ever communicate with people is on my lives if they ask me questions, or like through my content if they ask me questions, or through my emails if they ask me questions. That's the only time I ever have to communicate with people. That's it. That's it. And it's usually very short. I just reply, I answer their question. I just reply to their questions. That's it. I mean, that's all you got to do, guys. And most of the time, they're not even going to ask you questions. Most people are going to buy from you without even asking you a question. But if they ask a question, that means they're very close to buying. If somebody asks you a question, guys, that means they're very close to buying. If they email you asking you a question, that means they're like right on the fence. Just from my experience, every time somebody asks me a question, like pretty much right after that, they buy. So that's how it works. Very simple. Any questions about this, guys? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. This is for people that, that are just sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. They don't want to be, they don't want to work until the day they die. They want to learn how to be wealthy. They want to learn how to be rich so they can live the life of their dreams. Okay, really. That's what I started this business for. I didn't start this business just to make extra money. I can make extra money at a job. I can do Uber. I can do DoorDash if I want to make extra money. I started this business because I want to be wealthy. I want to be rich because I know rich people. I see how they live. They live nicely. My friends, they're rich. They've made millions of dollars doing digital marketing. They drive Porsches. They have a house in Dallas. They have like a high-rise condominium and like high-rise flat in Dallas. They got a house in Kansas, and they just do whatever they want to do. They're living the dream. They do literally whatever they want to do, guys. So I've been around rich people. I'm like, hey, that's what I want. Okay, I've been around broke people. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really want that. Okay, I want to be wealthy. I want to be rich. Now, some people, they won't admit it, but everybody really does. Who doesn't want to be rich? Because more money just means more options. Some people say money doesn't buy happiness. That's not true, because money buys options. It gives you freedom. Okay, and when you're free, it's pretty easy to be happy, guys. People that make more money are generally more satisfied than people that make less money. If you're in survival mode, you're stressed out. Okay, you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're stressed out all the time, thinking about money all the time. That's not living the dream, guys. That's living the nightmare. Okay, that's living the nightmare. It is what it is, man. It's the truth. People don't like to speak about the truth, but it's the freaking truth. I've been broke. I've been broke as a joke. Sucked. Wasn't fun at all. I was totally restricted. I couldn't do anything. I hated my life. Honestly, I hated it. I got to the point where I hated it so much. That's when I took action. That's when I started my business, because I was just like, enough of this, man. This is stupid. What am I doing to myself? Why am I like suffering? Why am I sabotaging myself? And I realized I was sabotaging myself. I was choosing to be overworked and underpaid. I was choosing to be stuck in a job that was going to take me nowhere. I was choosing not to learn skills. I was choosing to do things that were not helping me. I was sabotaging myself. And then I finally got sick of it. I was like, enough. I got to figure out a different way to make money, because my company cut my pay. That was it. That was the final straw for me, guys. See, sometimes people don't take action until like something like happens in their life. So you should, if like in my experience, you shouldn't wait till like you get hit hard. You should take action and start a business before that happens, instead of waiting for your job to fire you or waiting for some kind of financial disaster and then being like, okay, now I'm going to take action. Now I'm going to start a business. I wouldn't recommend that. I recommend starting a business before that happens. Because if you're depending on one stream of income, that's really dangerous. Like I was depending on one stream of income, and that stream of income basically got cut in half. Okay. And that was like my wake up call. I was like, never again do I want to get another job. Like, never again, guys, do I want to work for anybody else, because I don't trust them. I don't trust employees. I know, not employees. I don't trust employers. I don't trust them. because I know they don't give a crap. They will fire you. They will cut your pay. They will lay you off. They will reduce your hours. They don't give a crap. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your goals. Do you? Do you care about your life? Or are you just going to like keep being overworked and underpaid for the rest of your life? Because I mean, whatever you're not changing, guys, you're choosing. Like if you're not choosing to upgrade your skill set, like see, we teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures. You're not you have to learn how to make 6 and 7 figures, guys. Okay, you're not going to make 6 and 7 figures just by not learning, right? You got to go through the learning and earning process, right? That's what we teach you how to do, how to make 6 and 7 figures. Just reselling digital products and building multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. Like today, I'm jumping on a call, and one of my millionaire mentors, she's teaching us how to build recurring income. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Guys, there's a link in the bio. Just go here, check it out. You can screenshot this. If you understand this, guys, you understand business. Okay. This is how business works. Most people don't understand business. You have an offer, you have something that you're selling. Okay. And then you have a system. Now, the offer can be your offer or it could be somebody else's offer. It doesn't matter. Just like so many people sell Apple phones. Okay. Then you have a system to automate your business so you can make money in your sleep. Right. And then you have a strategy to promote your business. Now, some of these details might be different, but every business operates the same exact way. Every business has an offer, every business has a system, every business has a strategy to promote or advertise or market their business. Okay. So we teach you the free strategies where you just post 3 pieces of content a day. You can go live, you can post free ads. So screenshot that. See, if you really understood this, you can explain how business works to everybody. I just told you exactly how this business works that I do and how every other business on the planet works. Either they're sending somebody to a website, or if they have a store, like a physical store, then they send people to their store. Okay. But most places have a website and a store these days, usually, unless they're like a small business that has just a store. But either way, you're still sending someone to here. This is either your digital store or your physical store. Either way, you have an offer. Okay. Oh, my friend is calling me. My friend, Bougie. I call her Bougie. I actually met her inside of our community. I call her Bougie. Oh, she's calling me. All right. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, hold on 1 second. Okay. I got to go. Okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Business in a box. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Peace.